Good evening, and thanks for tuning in to tonight's exhibition game on Fox Sports Net. I'm Greg Papa with Doc Rivers. Doc, how about some matchups?
Well, both players are extremely gifted. Let's keep an eye on them and see how this matchup unfolds.
Well, Doc, what should we expect from these two teams?
I'm sure both teams will come out early and try to establish the tempo and set the intensity at which this game will be played. It should be a good one.
Doc, it's almost a no-brainer. You've got to have one player on your squad who can knock it down from outside.
Definitely. With an outside threat, it keeps the defense honest.
To Christie. He catches the ball at the elbow. He takes off for the dunk. And two-handed tomahawk jam.
Really, there's not much you can do when a player goes up strong with two hands and finishes above the rim.
With the jumper, tickles the twine.
Ron Harper.
The pass is received on the wing. And he slams it down. To Kukoc. Skip pass. He stops. He pops. Yes.
Percy Hawkins.
To Davis. He receives the cross-court pass. It's stolen to Harper. He passes the ball to the wing. The pass is received up top. Perimeter J. No good. Off the iron. From the wing. No. Off the mark. To Williams.
In a 2-on-1 situation, you hope the ball is in the best ball handler's hand. The ideal situation for him is to go all the way to the basket. Unless the defender stops him, then he passes it off for the score.
Across to the other side. From the outside. And it's good.
Percy Hawkins.
The thing I like about motion offense is that players get high percentage shots from their favorite spots on the floor.
He takes off for the dunk. Look out. Two-handed jam.
Well, now that these teams have a feel for each other and the jitters are out of their systems, watch for them to really get it going the rest of the quarter.
Doc, you can tell by the ball's trajectory that shot would have been off the mark.
Well, when the shot is flat or the arc is too high, it probably will be off the mark.
And it drops.
Percy Hawkins.
Ouch! Dunked on. Goodness gracious. Got him.
Number 7, Tony Kukoc. His first of the game. His team's first this quarter.
He receives the ball on the wing. It's stolen. He takes off for the dunk. Throws it down.
Antonio Davis.
And the ball's out of play.
Out of bounds to Raptors.
The pass is received on the wing. He passes the ball up top. The pass is received on the wing. No! Off the mark! And he slams it down.
Carter.
He passes it into the post. That's a tough shot to make with a defender breathing down your neck. Goes up for the dunk. Better be careful. It looks like they're starting to heat up. Throws it down.
They should really be looking for a 2-for-1.
To Hawkins. The shot's up. Nothing but nylon.
Percy Hawkins.
He passes the ball up top. Throws it down.
Now, a play.
Greg, clock management is very important with this much time remaining in a quarter.
Shot from the outside. Nothing but nylon.
Percy Hawkins.
The pass is received on the wing. Off the mark. He catches the ball at the elbow. It's stolen.
It's quite simple, folks. The more turnovers you have, the fewer shots you'll get.
From inside. Good.
Antonio Davis.
Here's a look at this game's Fox key matchup.
As we can see, the difference so far has been in the scoring.
And the second quarter is underway. It's stolen to Williams. He takes off for the dunk. Slam dunk.
Williams.
Doc, how important is momentum and rhythm for an NBA team?
Well, basketball is a game of rhythm. You talk about players being in grooves and having to bounce in their step. Well, it's all related. Ideally, you want players and teams to click towards the end of the season in preparation for the postseason.
Slam dunk.
Christie.
The shot's up, and it's good.
Elton Brand.
He receives the ball on the wing. Triple! No good! To Harper. He passes the ball to the wing. To Harper. With the jumper. Good!
Ron Harper.
To Christie. To Davis. The pass goes into the post. Here are some of today's scores from around the NBA. To Kukoc. To the Hawk. From inside. Heads up. Goes in for the dunk. Throws it down.
Charles Oakley.
To Harper. With the jumper. No good. Off the iron. Short jumper. Yes.
Elton Brand.
And the ball's out of
In the
bounds.
second quarter.
Short jumper. Got it.
Elton Brand.
Goes in for the dunk. Slam dunk.
Elvin Williams.
Into the post. Here's some advice for you, my friend. If you can find the correct release spot on the jumper, you'll hit more shots. He takes off for the dunk. Vince Carter throwing it down to the Hawk. It's stolen to Oakley. He takes off for the dunk, and he slams it down. Toronto acquired New York's favorite heavyweight thug, Charles Oakley, in 1998.
Greg, between he and Kevin Willis, the two should be able to score points, rebound, and demonstrate veteran leadership and toughness.
Slam dunk.
Elton Brand.
No, off the mark. For three.
It's ideal to try for one last push towards the end of the second quarter so that you go into the locker room feeling upbeat and ready to start the second half.
He passes the ball to the wing. From inside.
With this much time left on the game clock, they should make sure that this is the last possession of the quarter, and the best scorer on the team should take the last shot.
The pass is received up top to Williams. From inside. And it drops.
Elvin Williams.
To the Hawk. With the jumper. And it's good.
Percy Hawkins.
To Carter. Three ball. No good. To beat the clock. He got it at the buzzer.
Nicely done. Great composure to get the shot up right when time was running out.
Here's a look at this game's Fox key matchup.
Look at the difference in score.
26.
Well, they're going to have to come out firing, but also keep in mind that they have 2 quarters to get back into this game. There is no excuse for that. When you come out of the locker room at halftime, you must be ready to play.
Look out, two-handed jam. Vince was arguably the most exciting player selected in the 1998 NBA draft.
Vince Carter can play both shooting guard and small forward position. He's a strong defender, has great athleticism, and that's the reason he was the 1999 Rookie of the Year.
The shot's up, and it drops. Well, Doc, it's time for the Fox fact of the game.
Well, this one goes out to all the San Antonio fans. David Robinson and Tim Duncan are 2 of 3 players who, as rookies, won the Rookie of the Month award every month for an entire NBA season.
Yeah, but the scary thing is that they played on the same team for 3 seasons now. Yes! And the ball's out of bounds.
Out of bounds to Toronto.
To Oakley. He passes the ball up top. He receives the ball on the wing. With the jumper, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Christie.
Short jumper, and the ball's out of bounds.
Raptors ball.
The pass is received up top. Throws it down.
Antonio Davis.
The shot's up, bottom's up.
Elton Brand.
To Carter. Look out, two-handed jam.
Antonio Davis.
Well, the coaches have made their offensive and defensive adjustments. Now it's time for the players to execute the game plan.
To Harper with the jumper. Yes.
Ron Harper.
From downtown. Got it.
Vince Carter for 3.
Shot from the outside. And it's good.
Tony Kukoc.
He receives the ball on the wing. Into the post. It's stolen. To the Hawk. It's stolen. To Williams. It's stolen. To Kukoc. The shot's up. Off the mark. He catches the ball at the elbow. It's stolen. Wide open inside. Nicely done.
Elton Brand.
He receives the ball on the wing. Doc, what's a 2-for-1 situation anyway?
That's a good question, Greg. Basically, it's a strategy. You want to attempt a shot with approximately about 35 seconds remaining so that your team will get a second possession towards the end of the quarter. It's a tactic in the NBA that every coach uses.
He passes the ball to the wing.
Well, we all know that anything can happen in the fourth quarter. This should be the last possession. Obviously, ending it with a score would help.
And he gets the free throw to drop.
33. Percy Hawkins. His first of the game. His team's first this quarter.
He receives the ball up top. From the elbow. Shot, no good. Off the iron. He takes off for the dunk. He stops. He pops. And it's good.
Ron Harper.
With the clock winding down, off the mark. Why don't we take a look at the Fox key matchup?
Wow, look at the difference in scoring. When coaches are losing in the late stages, they often ask themselves, how can I erase this deficit? Sometimes it's a difficult thing to do, but whatever the team does well, they'll have to do it before the time runs out.
He gets the long ball to drop. To Hawkins.
Backcourt violation.
It's stolen. And the ball's out of bounds.
Raptors ball.
Nothing but nylon.
Antonio Davis.
He catches the ball at the junction. With the jumper. Got it.
Elton Brand.
He passes the ball to the wing. To Williams. Short jumper. And it's good.
Elvin Williams.
He passes the ball up top. To Hawkins. Wide open inside. Percy Hawkins with the basket. To Christie. Slam dunk.
Elvin Williams.
Here are some of today's scores from around the NBA. He receives the ball on the wing. Count it!
Percy Hawkins for 3.
Takes it for the dunk. Throws it down. Charles Oakley is one of those guys, Doc, that doesn't mind mixing it up. In fact, I think he lives for it. That's what makes him such a hot commodity in this league.
Yeah, that's right. He's a banger, a great role player, and can shoot and rebound.
It's stolen. To Williams. He takes off for the dunk. And he slams it down.
Elvin Williams.
And the ball's out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Raptors ball.
He passes the ball to the wing. Triple! Off the mark. To the Hawk. To Kukoc. Wide open inside. Tony Kukoc gets it to drop. The pass goes into the post. Takes over for the dunk. Winds up the windmill. Get out of the way.
You got that right. That's some highlight material.
Shot. No good. Wide open jumper. Bottoms up.
Elton Brand.
The pass is received on the wing. Got it.
Doug Christie.
To the Hawk.
For 3.
To Kukoc. From the elbow. No good. Off the iron. Better luck next time.
You never want to lose this badly, but these type of games happen all the time. All you can do is keep your head up high and take the loss as a learning experience.
He passes the ball to the wing. Off the mark. Trifecta. No, not this time. Yes.
Elvin Williams.
It's stolen. He passes the ball up top. Short jumper. Good.
Charles Oakley.
He catches the ball at the elbow. He stops. He pops. And it
Elton
drops.
Brand.
He catches the ball at the elbow. From inside. I'm surprised he got that shot off. There was a defender right on him. From inside. He receives the ball up top.